Okay, welcome to the Wednesday webinar tonight. My name is Jennifer Eaves. I will share more in a minute. I'm going to turn the time over to my good friend Karen Zaya. So go ahead, Karen.
Good evening, everybody. I am so glad to be here tonight. We're going to talk about Relive International. Relive International is a food, science, and nutrition company. They've been in business for over 30 years. They're based in St. Louis. There we go. Their products are clinically proven, patented, backed by science, and guaranteed to work. And as a nurse, this is the part that was important to me. You cannot get a patent unless you could prove that your product does what you say it's going to do. So that's really important. They're the only epigenetic nutrition company in the US, and we'll get to that in a little while. And they take care of their customers and their distributors. They are a great company. What makes Relive different? Bioavailability is really important. It is easily digestible and it gets to your cells quickly. Synergism just means that the parts all together are more effective than individually. And optimal nutrition, this company is not interested in the minimum daily requirements. They want your body to have all it needs to be healthy and heal and be happy. This is a great company. They guarantee their products, and they do all their own manufacturing, research and development in-house. And here we go with Relive Science. This is Dr. Alfredo Galvez in this picture, and he is the chief research scientist for Relive. He has been an amazing pioneer in nutritional epigenetics, and we're going to go into that a little bit on the next slide, I believe. Okay, so genetics. We all know our DNA is kind of set in stone, right? Our hair color doesn't change. We're a certain height and our shoe size is set. But it has been discovered that there's an epigenome inside the DNA, inside the genome. And the epigenome can be manipulated. Dr. Galvez discovered a lunasin soy peptide that is effective in getting into that epigenome and turning off the bad genes and turning on the good genes. And as a nurse, this is fascinating to me, but this means that we have more control over our health than we've ever had before. Jen? Okay, so here we go with the products. The first thing that everyone does with Relive is get on the core nutrition. The top two products in this picture are kids products, Kids Now in vanilla and chocolate. They have extra ingredients for brain development and they're awesome products. The ones on the bottom are adult products. We have a whey-based now, a soy-based now, and the one in the middle is the classic, which is what we started with in Relive 30 years ago. So everybody needs core nutrition. These are the targeted solutions, and they are amazing if you want faster results with certain issues. You can see those issues at the bottom of these cans. If you have digestive issues, joint issues, if you have heart conditions, if you're dealing with blood sugar issues, whether they're high or low, 24K is an amazing product with ingredients for that are just all brain food. Reverse Age is just what it says it is. It's an anti-aging. Then we've got Provantage, which is for athletes, but also for others who have injuries that they need to recover from, muscle and nerve. We have women's wellness product. And then Energize, which is a great hydrator. And we have our original, but also they have one now that has 60% less sugar if you're worried about the carbs. These targeted solutions are amazing. I take several of them and I know how well they work. These are our newest products. We have Defense on the left, which is so timely. Everyone is worried about boosting their immune system, and Defense will do that. Also on the right is the Lunarich X. This is that soy peptide lunasin in a capsule so that you can take as much as you need to boost your immune system, help with inflammation and pain. It's a great product. Here is our fitness system. Fit3 is the program that Relive has to help us be healthy and fit. It can help us to lose weight, but Relive wants more for us than just weight loss. So this is a three-pronged system that will help you lose weight, help your body cleanse, boost your metabolism. They also have a great exercise program and nutritional helps online that are free to everyone to help us be fit and have happy bodies. Okay, the RLV line is amazing. The RLV line is a hemp extract line. They're all organically grown in the US, which if you know anything about hemp is really important. They're non-GMO and gluten-free. All of these products are tested throughout the process. I think that normal is to test 3 times, and these products are tested up to 7 times. They all have a third-party tested certificate of analysis, so you can see exactly what's in the product and that what it says on the label is actually in the bottle. On the left is the hemp balm, which is also amazing for a topical. It's 1,000 milligrams of CBD, and it is amazing for all sorts of skin issues, joint pain, lots of different issues. Okay, this is one of the best things about Relive. I love knowing that Relive feeds 40,000 plus people every day. Most of them are children all over the world. This is distributor supported, and Dr. Kalogris knew that he could not die without having a legacy to the world. And he said, please do not forget the children. And the Kalogris Foundation makes sure that Relive will never forget the children. And we just have a couple of examples. The first one is Rodlin. Rodlin had horrible edema and skin issues. The doctor didn't know what the problem was or how to help, but he gave this 14-year-old mom Relive and told her to feed it to her baby. And you see in 4 months, what a sparkly smile this little boy had. No more skin issues, no more edema. He is happy. And this picture on the right is Rodlin today. He is still in the program and he's doing great. This next example always just breaks my heart every time I look at it. This is Rosemary. She was found wandering the streets of the Philippines as an orphan. At 2 years old, she weighed 8 pounds. And within 19 days, you can see the difference on the right. She was gaining muscle and she looks so much healthier. Rosemary gained 9 pounds in those first 19 days. All right, and now I'm going to turn the time over to Jen. She's going to take it from here.
Awesome. Thank you, Karen. You did a great
You're
job.
welcome.
Thank you so much. So now it's my favorite part of the call. We get to hear the reality of Relive and the results that many people are getting on the products. And I'll share my story in a minute, as will Karen. But I'd like to first start with Stan Gray, who is gracious enough to help us tonight. He has a time commitment, so I'm going to let him go first. But Stan, if you'd come on and take a couple of minutes and share with us what Relive has done for you, that would be super.
Okay. I'm a type 2 diabetic that's hereditary, which also happens to be insulin resistant, so nothing works. I tried for years with diet to control things. That didn't work. I was introduced to the Relive line. I found our fantastic sugar control product we have and started getting some results on that. And then this what we call Lunarich came out. I added that in, and my blood sugars are normal. For the first time in about 50 years, my blood sugars are normal. I can eat anything, which is really kind of cool. I like that. But that's just a real short of what I've done. And I help a lot of people through other distributors help people who are diabetic. It's what I do.
Awesome. Thank you, Stan, for taking time and sharing with us tonight. Appreciate it.
All righty, you have a good one. Catch you later.
Okay, good night. Terry Bowen, are you on?
I am here.
Hi, Terry. Thank you so
Hi.
much for being on. It's good to hear you.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you would come on and share with us for a couple of minutes, that would be super.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Terry Bowen, and I live in Garden Grove, California. Relive came into my life, I would say, at a time that I really just desperately needed it. I was getting ready to go through the steps to have weight loss surgery. I was 345 pounds at one point in my life. And I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And this was in 2015 when that happened. And the way that I found out is because I was going in for my pre-op work because I had a medial meniscus tear in my left knee. And they did all the lab work. They called me back in and they said, hey, we need you to come back. Something's wrong. And of course, they don't ever tell you over the phone, so you think the worst. And for me, when they told me that I was diabetic, that was kind of an eye opener for me, because my father, a year prior to that, had passed away due to complications with diabetes, and he had been a diabetic for a very long time. And so I had told myself I wasn't going to go down the road that he did, and I got on metformin, and it did awful things to my stomach. But I managed to get my stuff down, my blood sugars down, so I could have my surgery. But then after that, I just kind of went, okay, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I had my surgery. Everything is good. And kind of went awry. And when Relive found me, I was dealing with really bad plantar fasciitis. I was still severely overweight. And I was on medications now, not just for diabetes, but I was on medications for high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So I had the trifecta on top of taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen multiple times a day. I'm pretty sure I was taking it over the maximum amounts. So I started on Relive 2 weeks before my weight loss surgery. And I started with our core nutrition. And I did a shake in the morning with 2 Lunarich X capsules, and then a shake at night before bed with 2 Lunarich X capsules. And the day that I went in for my surgery, I was down 7 pounds. And not only that, but the biggest thing for me is that my plantar fasciitis, which walking barefoot is a no-no. I had to walk down the tile floor to the bathroom and back, basically barefoot. And I didn't have any pain in my feet at all whatsoever. And it was amazing. To this day, I don't suffer from plantar fasciitis anymore. But my biggest thing is that I'm on no medications. I never got put on insulin, thank the Lord. But I'm not on metformin. I'm not on lisinopril. I'm not on all of these other things. The only thing that I take is Relive, and my life is fantastic. I'm still on my weight loss journey, but Relive helps with that. And I couldn't be more blessed for the things these products have done, not to mention the people that they've brought into my life.
Super. Thank you, Terry. Thanks for taking time and sharing and blessing
You're
people's
welcome.
lives tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Marcia Flagle, are you on? Might need to unmute. Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I can. So sorry, I could, you were very faint, but now I can hear you well. So thank you for being on tonight. Go ahead.
It's so great to be with all of you. And it's always a blessing to hear these stories. And I am no different than the other people. I will forever be grateful to the person who shared with me. But over 11 years ago now, I was struggling with acid reflux, chronic yeast, a lot of joint pain. I was losing my hair in chunks. I had been diagnosed with the beginnings of osteoarthritis. I didn't like any of those. I have a very busy household. I'm a mother of 10. I'm a grandmother of 16. I'm a year-round swim coach, long course and short course. And I didn't have time to be sick. In fact, I was still home educating several of the children yet at that time. And Relive wasn't something we were looking for, but it was an answer to a prayer. In our family, we have 5 doctors, 7 are involved in healthcare fields. And so we were very skeptical, but my 2 of the kids are internal medicine physicians. I saw some of the top specialists with no answers. So I listened to my friend and she said, "What do you have to lose?" That's exactly right. I was already taking handfuls of supplements and juicing and all of that, no results. I looked at the powders in the can thinking, could they really help me? And that's exactly what they did. Within 2 weeks, I had a sense of wellness I probably hadn't had in 10 or 15 years. Once I saw that the products actually worked, I put everyone in the family. My dad, who had fallen on ice in February, broken both of his hips, put him on the product. In April, he was able to rototiller his garden, and he did walk normally. He wasn't using a cane or a walker. My youngest grandson at that time had some autoimmune things. Cradle cap, wasn't sleeping very well. We just started putting some on his pacifier. Everything cleared up within days. And my daughters used it for their prenatal PMS. And at the time when Relive came into our life, 2 of the boys were already nationally ranked swimmers, but they weren't able to train the way they needed to or hit the weights the way they needed to. They still had some joint issues. They started on the products. They weren't sick, got amazing results, dropped time, were able to compete and like Josh, he's a 8-time All-American, and on and on. So whether you're sick or not, it doesn't mean anything. Your cells need this. And I tell everyone I got loose jaw syndrome. I was so excited that this actually worked. Some patients in my husband's office, I asked if they were interested in nutritional support. Many family members, on and on. Checks of the heart started coming into my home. Guys, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a homeschool mom, a swim coach. Hello. I didn't have any business background. I struggled to manipulate the computer in any way. But that being said, if I can do this, you can. And my 4th year with Relive, I did go into the ambassador program. And then this last February in 2020, I went presidential. All that means, guys, is that I was able to help a lot of people. A couple hundred turns into a couple of thousand, and it blessed our family financially. And when a lot of places were shut down, I noticed the people that had joined me in the business, we were still able to move forward. And 2020, in fact, was one of my biggest years. So I want to encourage everybody. There are people out there looking for answers, and you can be that lifesaver. You've already got the information in your hands. So just go out and do it and enjoy life.
Awesome. Thanks, Marcia. Thanks so much for being on the call tonight. It's great to have you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Karen, do you want to come back on and share for a quick minute your story? Are you there? Okay, maybe Karen's not there. So I will just move on. So my name is Jennifer Eaves. I've been involved with Relive for 18 years. I'm a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 4. So this picture here shows 2 of my beautiful grandchildren that I love so much. But like I said, we became involved with Relive 18 years ago. At the time, we had some pretty big issues in our home. We had some health concerns. I had dealt with digestive and stomach issues for 20 years. I had very chronic daily ulcer pain. My stomach I just was always cramping, bloating. I had diverticulitis attacks that were horrible. I would go white as a ghost, pass out when they happened, didn't think I would survive. It was so just horribly painful. I had insomnia all the years I was raising children. I hardly ever slept, just got a couple of hours of sleep a night. And I was just an exhausted, worn out, tired mom in pain. And and our son had been diagnosed with ADHD, depression, and oppositional defiant disorder. And so we were looking for answers for him. And that was kind of my top priority as a mom. He would have rages that would last for hours. He was struggling at home and school with behavior and learning and focusing, staying on task. And so we found Relive. We got started. We started taking it really consistently, and in a matter of days, my bowels changed. And within a couple of months, my issues were pretty much gone. I've been mostly symptom-free now for 18 years. I feel amazing. I no longer have stomach pain. My bowels function like clockwork. I do not have bowel attacks or gallbladder attacks anymore. My blood work is perfect. I sleep fabulously. I have energy. And my son also had great results. We just had more peace in our home, and he doesn't live at home anymore because he's 26. But anyway, it really blessed our home. We're a healthy family. We take no medications, and we're grateful for the help that Relive has given us. But I'm going to talk about the business here a little bit. And the business has been a huge blessing for us. We were losing our home 18 years ago when we found Relive. My husband's self-employed, and he hadn't had much work. He's a contractor, hadn't had much work in 3 years. So we were putting our house payment, utilities, everything on credit cards. So we had $70,000 of credit card debt, no money at all to our name. And so I decided to do this business, and it's been a huge blessing. And I'm just going to share about that a little bit here. Oh, shoot. Okay. So Relive is a solid business. They've been in business, or actually in their 33rd year of business. And they're just an awesome company. This man in the forefront is Ryan Montgomery. He's our president of Relive. Just super amazing people. And they just do everything right. We are on the Council for Responsible Nutrition. We're members of the DSA, which means we're an honest, ethical company. There's 5 different ways to earn an income with Relive. The first is retail profit. You can earn 20 to 40%. And you can also save 20 to 40% as a distributor. And I'll share more about that. But as you share the products with people, if you retail $100 a product, you would earn $20 to $40 on that. And everyone can take Relive. That is very, very important to building a business. This is a product that everyone needs, everyone can take, and when they take it every day. So the second form of income is wholesale profit. This is when you're a distributor, so you get the products at wholesale, but then you share with someone else that joins you as the distributor, and so they also get the products at wholesale. So this example here on the left shows that if you're a master affiliate, that's where we chose to come in. We had no money at all, but I thought, if I'm going to do this business, I want to be as effective as possible from the beginning, and also get the products for the best price. So we found a way to come in at that highest profit level. So if you're at that master affiliate level and you share with someone that comes in, let's say at the 25% level, then you would earn 15%. You're at 40, they're at 25. You would earn 15% on all the products that you move through your organization. Overrides. This is the third form of income. This is when you are a master affiliate and you sponsor someone else at that highest master affiliate level. So let's say you sponsor Susan. She joins you as a master affiliate. For the rest of her life in Relive, you would earn 8% on her entire group volume. So that's anything she purchases, customers or distributors. And then she shares with Jim, you would earn 6% on Jim's volume, and then 4% on your third level, 3% and 2%. The fourth form of income is cash bonuses and trips. These happen, they're awesome. There are bonuses that brand new people could earn their first day, their first month for sure. That Relive is very generous with their bonus program. We've earned a bonus almost every month for 18 years. We've earned multiple trips. We earned a trip to Hawaii last year. It was a trip of a lifetime. They spoiled us rotten. And we earned a trip this year also that's been postponed a little bit because of COVID, but hopefully we'll go on that soon and it will be amazing like all the others. Relive has an ambassador program also where you're paid to teach and train and help others. And there's different travel and recognition and bonuses as part of this program. But basically, if you're on the call tonight and you're new on the call, there's a couple different ways to get started. You can become a customer and just, purchase the products at retail and enjoy the products. There's also a preferred customer level, which is usually $10 a year, but currently that is free. And so you can save 10% as a preferred customer. You can also auto ship and save a little bit more. Also, to become a distributor, it's usually $40. This month it's $20, and you save 20 to 40%. This slide here shows a couple different options to get started. Quick start level is 25% savings and profit. And what happens is you pay only $375, but you get $500 of product. You have free shipping on your first order. And so you save about $150 when you choose to come in at that level. The master affiliate level, this is where I chose to come in at with no money at all. I put an order on a 0% interest credit card. It just made sense to me. I thought I'll use somebody else's money. I have 0% for a year and really, get these products for the best price and make the most amount of money for my time. That's the best business decision I've ever made in my life. I've earned an income every month, and we had sold our entire master affiliate order in about 3 months. And that we ended up earning $40,000 our first year by, doing this business, and it doubled to $80,000 our second year. And like I said, we've had a check every month for 18 years. But to become a master affiliate, you pay $3,250 and you get to choose any $5,000 of product that you want. You have free shipping on your first order. If you share your entire order, you would make a $1,750 return on your investment. It's a tax write-off for a start of a new business, and it's your highest savings and profit for a lifetime. And what's really cool is as a distributor, you have a 1-year, 100% guarantee on any unopened product. So Relive is just what people need most. If you talk to people and find out what their dreams are and their desires, most everyone, wants more time with their family, more freedom, more financial security to get out of debt. They want their health improved, and Relive helps with all of those areas. So that's pretty much the presentation today. But there's different options, like I said, customer, distributor, or master affiliate. But get back to the person that invited you on the call today. They can answer questions. Just a heads up, we have training this Saturday. If you're interested in a business, Luann Pecorelli and Louise Cole will be doing training. They worked hard on that and will be an awesome training. That is at 10:30 Central Time this Saturday, same Zoom as tonight. So I am going to stop the recording here.